Welcome to our unit of nutrition and health. Lesson 1, Eating Well. So, before we begin anything, we're going to hand out the students a pretest. This pretest is to see if the students have any knowledge of what we're going to be talking about for the next 4 units, including this unit. This pretest should last about 5 to 10 minutes. Usually the students are done within 5 minutes. But if they go overtime, that is fine. But 10 minutes is the limit. Once they're done with the pretest, we can go on and explain to them what nutrition is. We can explain to the students that eating healthy is really good. Is a really good choice for students. It helps them grow strong. Gives them the energy they need. Helps them get really smart, and it's really recommended that they eat healthy on a daily basis. But also encouraging the students or telling them that it's okay to have a cookie, once in a while, just not too often, but the majority of their diet should be healthy. Once you're done explaining this to the students, we can include a book reading. In this lesson, we can read the book Feel the Body Eating Well, How to Be Healthy by Amanda Doring Turville. Once you're done reading, for about 5 to 10 minutes, we can move on to the lesson. We can include the vocabulary words, citrus fruits, stone fruits, tropical fruits, and berry fruits. We can explain to the students that there are different categories of fruits. They can be categorized in citrus, again, like how I mentioned earlier, and giving examples is really important. Once you're done explaining the vocabulary, what nutrition is, and reading, we can move on to the activity. So in this activity, I'd recommend that you get the students in a single file line. The first student in the line is going to be assigned a letter A. So this student is responsible for thinking of a food, vegetable, or fruit that begins with that letter. It has to be healthy. So yeah, once the student is done naming a food with that letter, they will be sent to the back of the line, and the student behind them is going to be assigned the next letter, and so on and so forth up until they get to letter Z. But there are some letters in the alphabet that are very hard for the students to think of anything, such as Q, U, V, and X. If they have any trouble thinking of anything, they can be assigned a different letter. So let's say they get assigned V. They can't think of anything. You can assign them W, and they can say watermelon. That is fine. The letters that they can't think of or find anything, like let's say Q. You can write that down on the board, the letter Q, and at the end of the lesson, you can explain to them that there are words that start with the letter Q, such as quiche and quinoa. Once we're done with this, we can give the students these coloring worksheets. These worksheets help the students, know that there are different kinds of fruits, different kinds of dairy, grain, and also vegetables. If they can color this once they're done, or they can take these home and color. But it just gives them a deeper understanding and knowledge that there are more foods out there that are considered healthy. And that is the conclusion of the first lesson of nutrition. Thank you.